registrations.
So if they are a club membership chair, they could you want them to put the initials behind?
Yeah, do you see how I did mine? MC Los Fresnos?
Yes, that would help. Yes,
That
put
would-
your
Maybe also
position for a
put
membership
just an
chair.
MC. That would be awesome.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for that, Darlene.
We're straight up at 6 o'clock. If Andy H,
Yes.
if you want to kick us off.
We will start now. So welcome everyone this afternoon to our growing and engaging your club membership by sharing the magic of Rotary. Next slide, Andy. And I'd like to introduce each of our district membership team. Our members are spread throughout our district. We have representation from San Antonio, Debbie High. She's our membership Olympic champion, and she'll be speaking tonight about the membership Olympic champion, which is more like our club membership plan with a twist to make it fun. Luis Cavazos, past district governor, is with us as well. He's our internet lead coordinator. Darlene Peterson, our membership learning facilitator. We have Corey Martinez as our district alum chair, Stanley Petrides, lieutenant governor of both Rotaract and Interact. Along with us also is Sonia Quintero. She is DEI and B, our DEI and B chair. Donald Henderson, new club development advocate. And last but not least, Laura Vargas, and she's involved in Laredo, and she helps bring together this whole purpose of engagement and the membership in your fundraisers and in your different activities. So tonight, our learning goals are as club leaders and members, we will receive tools and resources to develop an effective club membership plan. Key point is growing membership. And just to remember that membership is Rotary's top priority. Remember, the external top priority is eradication of polio. The internal priority of utmost importance is growing our membership and expanding our reach worldwide. And then just remember that every Rotary member can make a difference. So these monthly meetings that we're conducting and we'll be holding are open both to our Rotarians as well as our Rotaractors. Next slide, Andy. Next slide. Learning objectives. Our learning objectives this evening, we'll be learning about what resources are available to foster and grow your club, and also understanding the key elements of an effective club membership plan, the implementation of such strategies, and how to make it fun. Next slide. With that, let's get a quick look at understanding the big picture. It's important to measure the progress we're making towards growing Rotary and to meet the challenges that we face globally. And to do that, we need strong and vibrant Rotary clubs, and we move forward in that regard. So you recall that Rotary's action plan has identified 4 priorities, strategic priorities that focus on membership. Each one, first is increasing our impact. And if we're increasing our impact and growing Rotary, we can expand our reach, enhance participant engagement, as well as increase our ability to adapt. Next slide. Over the last 7 years, if I look at a trend line of our membership, are we growing? Are we staying the same? Are we on the decline? We've had a net loss of over 412 Rotarians in the last 13 years, or a 21% decline. So here lies the challenge, is to get that curve to upswing, uptick, maintain, and then grow. And it will take each and every one of us. When we say, whose responsibility is to grow our membership within the club, it should be the idea of that each and every member can play a role in this, an integral role. Next slide. And you are membership change makers, and this will help to transform this district and grow our district and grow Rotary and expand our reach. And you'll be regarded as membership Olympic champions. And with that, I'd like to transition to Debbie High to speak a little bit more about some of our upcoming initiatives for this year.
Thank you, Andy. So you may have heard, and hopefully you have heard, about the membership, club membership Olympic champion. It's a club championship. And so the clubs are encouraged to join the competition to earn medals and secure the top club membership prize. And every club could earn the prize, which is the great thing. Club members are encouraged to engage in various activities, not only to attract new members, but engage all members and retain current members. We saw that slide, because it's not just about bringing in members, it's also keeping our current members and getting everyone engaged. Each completed task will earn points and bring your club closer to that coveted gold medal. And throughout the year-long event, which does end March 31st, 2025, to coincide with our April district conference, so the awards can be presented, there'll be special workshop seminars. You'll hear about one later this evening, offering valuable skills and knowledge to further your membership. So as we work together, let's celebrate each other's achievements and support one another. That's why we're all here tonight. So you'll be able to share your progress on social media using the hashtag Membership Olympics, and we'll be learning a little bit more about other ways that you can share on social media, and that social media will be helping us. And remember, every small act counts, and together we can create the ripple effect for positive change. So get ready to challenge yourself and connect with like-minded individuals to make a meaningful impact. Let the games begin. And we'll put in the link to the website. I'll have a QR code here coming up on the next slide. And if you need to, you can actually go to our website and follow along on the Olympics, because we've got that all set up for you. So again, just a reminder, as you work towards bronze, then silver, hopefully the gold, and you'll receive recognitions along the way. And on the next slide, you'll see just a reminder that, again, game one, we'll talk about that. So game one is the leadership team. Usually it's the president. It might have been your president-elect last year, is going to appoint a club membership chair. I know we have some membership chairs here, and we asked you to maybe put MC behind your name and your club name. That way we'll know which club membership chairs are here. So once that's done, and I'll show you as we get through the games, where you can find, your club can find support information and how you'll enter that information, how that information gets to that coveted awards and will be recognized. So again, hopefully you have your club has appointed a club membership chair, and if not, that's a good question to go back and ask. In game two, the club is going to input membership goals. Some of you have gone through what we call visioning. Some have met informally with the board. So all sorts of different ways that you can come up with your club membership goals. And so generally it's someone on your team, your leadership team, that has access to entering those goals. Every club member can see those goals in My Rotary, but only the club leadership. There's certain people within the leadership. And if you need any support, we can get you somebody that can help your club, including your assistant governors, to help you input that data. So on game two, the clubs will need to enter, and hopefully already have, the 24-25 membership goals in Rotary Club Central. Game three, the membership chair completes the membership basic learning plan. We have a phenomenal learning center at Rotary International. If anybody took courses years and years ago, they really are more interactive now. They're easier to use. You can even use them on your smartphone. I've done some on my iPhone that actually work really well, surprisingly. So the nice thing is there actually is a learning plan. You can do it at your own pace for the membership chair of each club. And you can take that and you'll get a certificate of completion when you do that. And I will show you how you'll be able to upload that information. But it really gives you a lot of great information to start with, how to form your committee. And it might, you could even every time I go in there and take it, there's little tidbits that I think about, oh, that would be great. Because I have been a membership chair in previous times for mine. So when we get to that on game three, it's a two-parter. So some came in July when the new members, you had new members, and your sponsor came and you came to our new member orientation. So we'll be doing those quarterly. Our next one will be in October, same third Monday, and we'll be doing, so if you have brought in a new member since that last orientation, then you'll have them come up, your new members, and hopefully the sponsors can attend. We had close to 85, I think, in attendance in July. We made it also available on YouTube and shared the PowerPoint as a PDF. But for this one, you have to come live so that you can ask questions and get new information that's there. So we're looking forward to offering those quarterly. So there'll be 2 more before the games end, but we will continue those throughout the year. So far, the response to them has been phenomenal. And we're looking forward to maybe in September hearing some of the ideas of how you do club orientations and how you've utilized that. So that will get you to bronze when the 3 games are completed. And right now we want to congratulate those that are already starting going for the gold. So the Rotary Club of Laredo Next Generation has silver already. And the 2 that are at bronze are Rotary Club of Brownsville Sunrise and the Rotary Club of Harlingen. So congratulations. So we'll be updating that data, and Andy, you can talk a little bit more about that on how that data gets updated if I miss any parts of it. I'm hearing seeing some virtual clapping of hands. So congratulations, everyone. So for game 4, when you get into game 4, now you're going for the silver, and you're going to organize a membership engagement activity or attend a district event. And you'll see, I'll show you where there's some ideas of what you can do. It's really pretty open. Some may have even attended our district assembly that was in Kingsville. And if you had members that attended that actually counted. And we have a really great activity coming up in September, which is a membership engagement activity, which would be a district event. But again, we'll let you know about that in a little bit. But some of you, like Bill Green from Laredo Gateway, just completed RLI Part 1. We had 9 people let's see, 7 people actually in 5930 of the 9 that attended RLI Part 1 with the Lone Star Division that were in 5930 that came and completed RLI Part 1 and just finished last Thursday. So that's membership engagement and would count towards game 4. So there are all sorts of fun ways. District conference is a little late on that one because that's going to already be after the games end. But these monthly district events and meetings and things like that. So lots of different fun ways you can do. And I'll show you. And again, there's a QR code that take you directly to this page, show you how you'll enter that information. As we're moving into game 5, you can hold a workshop to address club and members' needs. And I know that that's how the Laredo Next Generation already got to the silver, is they did they got a survey going, and they had a meeting, a social, where they were talking with their members about what they like that's going on in their club, what things would they like to see happening, what service projects. And they actually surveyed their members and tried to engage even those that maybe aren't showing up, which sometimes is important as well. And so that is there's all sorts of tools out there. You can do your own, but there are also some that Rotary International provides that have really come a long ways to survey your members. And so we'll show you on that one. But you can actually survey your club, and then you'll upload pictures, which you'll see here in a little bit. And right here, you can see they uploaded pictures of their survey. And so big round of applause. The Laredo Next Generation was the first club in our district to achieve the silver level. So congratulations. So they uploaded pictures, they got the survey going. They are energetic, and they are having a great time. And it shows by all the things that they have been doing and are planning to do moving forward. I know that they're going for the gold. So that's kind of one of the things we'll show you too, but you can upload the pictures because our public image chair will tell us the pictures are worth 1,000 words, right? It's not just the words, it's those pictures, those action pictures that really show what's going on. So now we get into game 6, and you have 2 choices between game 6 or game 7, although I know of some clubs that are actually going for both, which is awesome. So you have 2 choices. The first is to participate in a district club visioning seminar. And that is actually Mary McQueen. We'll show you how to get a hold of Mary McQueen. Some clubs are in the process of going through that with Mary McQueen now. Andy, which club did you just do? You just did one recently with Andy Hagan. There was one that you just
Yes,
did.
we just, the Rotary Club of Rancho Viejo just completed their visioning.
Yep. And so they did that. So they've already got game 6. They might need to do some of the other steps, but Andreas Zamaripa, his club did the visioning. I know they're getting ready to go to Harlingen, a club in Harlingen, right?
North Harlingen will be
North Harlingen. So you can get on that and go through the actual visioning, and Mary McQueen and team, sometimes Andy Hagan comes out, Elsa Hagan. There's a team that will come and do the visioning for your club. Darlene.
Debbie, and how do we sign up for the visioning?
That's a really good question, and I'm going to show you very shortly. So thank you for that. Was like a great lead-in. So I'm going to show you super shortly. Thank you. So but first I want to talk about game 7, because then I'll show you how to sign up for these things and how to get the resources that you need. Because Darlene brought up a good point. How do we do this? So game 7 is sponsoring a new Rotary club, a new Rotaract or a Rotaract club, or you might say, our club has sponsored a Rotaract club. We have sponsored a Rotary club, but we also know that they need nurturing, that you don't just start a new Rotaract club and say, bye-bye, that's it. You know that there's a support system, and you have support within the district to help you too. We have individuals, Rotarians on the team who are passionate about that and will help with that nurturing part, so that we aren't leaving them out there and just turning in the paperwork and then saying goodbye. And so there is a process there, which again, you may already have. I know there's one club, they've already sponsored 2 Rotaract clubs. There may not be an opportunity where they're going to sponsor a 3rd Rotaract club, but they're certainly nurturing that 1 or 2 Rotaract clubs that they started already. So that gives you some flexibility too. So now, because Darlene asked that awesome question on the next slide, and you can see, I wanted to do a screenshot of what the page looks like. But again, you can use the QR code. It will take you right there to our district website right now on the Olympic page. And there on the left-hand side of the page, you are going to see sub pages. So for example, Darlene asked, how do we go there? So if you go to game 6, Darlene, there are 2 flyers there. And if you click on visioning process flyer and visioning, there's a second visioning flyer. If you click on that, it has Mary McQueen's contact information and how to go ahead and contact her, so that you can go ahead and say, hey, our club's interested and we'd like to get on the sign-up sheet, and then she'll walk you through that process. And it gives you a little bit of the process. So I'm glad you asked that question. So for each game, the first part you're going to see is the deadline. It'll talk again, just in a sentence or two, what the games are, games 1 through 7. On the left side of our website, it's going to give you all the resources you need for every game. So whether it's the Membership Olympics as a summary flyer that you want to share with your club, whether it's game 1 and how to manage club officers. Maybe you've got a brand new secretary. They didn't get an opportunity to go to the secretary facilitated learning opportunity, and they haven't connected with their assistant gov, and they are not sure your club officers are not sure how to enter those club officers. So all the resources that you need are downloadable, and you can have a resource there. Plus, of course, you also have team members here, but you also have your assistant governor that can help for your area to fill you in. But again, a lot of people like to have something that they can download and actually look at. So every resource that you need for every single game is there. Then the other thing that you're going to see way under, so you're going to see the deadline, you're going to see the listing of the games. And then if you keep scrolling down towards the bottom, it's going to say submit all your game challenges by clicking on each link below. Remind you that it's due before March 31st or on March 31st. And so, for example, on game 1, it's going to say submit the name of your club membership chart, and you'll click on that. And then some things for example, on game 4, let's see, game 5. Let's do game 5, because Laredo Next Generation showed us that one. So it said, click report on the workshop items and the results. That's where they were able to upload their photos from when they did the survey. And so that's where they were able to share. Or, for example, on schedule a district visioning, Darlene, if you went to game 6, it says click here to schedule this event. And you can go there, and they're working down the list and doing them in the order as they're received for reaching out. And then we already had several, and we've got several lined up. So that's the wonderful thing. So we've tried to make it as easy. We'll certainly be looking for feedback, because this is the first year we're doing that. Also in chat, Andy Hagan has also given us Mary McQueen's district visioning, her her direct email there to schedule visiting. So I've got a couple different ways to get a hold of Mary on that. But you can click on that to get more information. You can click on that to also upload your information. So when you complete the levels, Andy Hagan and Darlene are tracking this for us. Thank you, because there's a lot going on behind the scenes of tracking this. So I've tried to make it as easy as possible to upload information and keep it as compartmentalized as possible so something doesn't fall through the cracks. And so they will be able to keep track of the information. And then with our wonderful public image chair, she helps us do all the, for example, when we had the bronze and we had the silver, she'll be doing social media posts that will be going out, and then you can share those with your club, and you can put those in your newsletter if you have one. You can share those with your community if you have one, and you can share. So she'll be developing those shout outs to say, hey, congratulations to that. And then they'll also be keeping track of the score sheet that's online. That's a little bit more work, but they'll be updating that as often as they can to go in there and update that information. So, which clubs are going for the gold? I'm seeing hands. I'm seeing more hands and more hands. Awesome. We have a few minutes, and I just wanted to show, so we talked about something that a club gets to do together, right? So in theory, every single member of your club can get involved in that, especially if you're doing a survey, for example. If you're encouraging them to attend an event, those types of things. So Andy Hagan, Fast District Governor, our membership chair, he wanted to do something that was individual too. And he wanted to take this up, especially with the Olympics this year and the excitement. So he's done the 5930 Rotary Member Olympic Challenge. And you can earn bronze if you sponsor one new member. You can earn silver if you do 2 new members this year. And that's as reported at Rotary International, because he gets the report, and that's the official report. They're not on that, then something happened on the reporting mechanism at the club level. And if you bring in 3, you go for the gold. So here's one recently. We were at the Rotary Multi-District Training Institute in Pflugerville, the beginning of August. And this is our new director, Director Jorge, or Director Salvador, sorry. And he actually brought in members to Brownsville Sunrise, because he has family members that live in Brownsville. And so he actually came in for the when they were welcomed into their new Rotary Club. They live in Brownsville. So when Andy was at the membership side of the facilitated learning that day at RMDTI, he actually presented the director with a gold medal. Now the director is a very honest person. He's like, well, I've only brought you 2 members. I didn't earn gold. And Andy says, you owe me 1. So, and he says, I'll do that. So he has made a commitment to bring 1 more new member to the Brownsville Sunrise Club, where his family members are. So his mother lives in Brownsville. And so that was pretty exciting. So that's the smile on his face. And he wore that very proudly that day, his medallion. And so he went for the gold, but he promises to bring another new member. So that's something that Andy will get a monthly report from Rotary International. It will show the new member, but it's going to show the sponsor. So make sure when you talk with your club secretary, if you're not the club secretary, that they're entering in who the sponsor is for that new member, because that's the only way Andy's going to get that information. And then he's been on the road many miles, and he's actually connected with people either at a district event or come to a club event by invitation, maybe a social, and he's actually has the medallions in hand, and he is more than happy to get those presented to you. But that's how he officially gets that information, is Rotary International. So make sure that your club includes your name, so that then you can do a shout out, and then we'll be announcing those monthly as well. So that's a little sidebar, so to say, of the Olympic Challenge that Andy wanted to do so that everybody could get involved. And Rotaract clubs are invited to do this too. So if your club sponsors a Rotaract club, they are invited to compete for the Olympics. They have full access. If you've got them registered, if they're registered and pay their minimal dues to Rotary International, they have full access to My Rotary now. They can set up their goals. They can get to the Learning Center. They actually are Rotarians. And so they actually have full access to everything at Rotary International as well now, which they have for several years now, but so we're excited about that. So we're going to have time for Q&A as we wrap this up in the evening, but if you have questions now, you can enter them in chat and I'll try and respond to some or I'll gather them. But it's my great pleasure now to turn this over to Adriana, our District 5930 Public Image Chair, who we work very closely with. So Adriana, take it away.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy Samaripa, and the amazing membership committee to invite me to be part of this initiative. Today, as the public image, I would like to share with all of you different strategies to work together, membership and public image, and the goal is to share with the community who we are and what is our why. So I will, if you can go for the next slide, please. So today I want to, the next one, please. So today my role is to talk with all of you about being a storyteller of your club to motivate and inspire others. It's something very important. Every day we have in mind as a Rotarian, share your why. What is mean that? It's your personal motivations, that is sharing your personal reason for being part of Rotary. Your why can inspire others to find their own reason for getting involved. So you think about what's related membership and public image and be a storyteller. Well, it is key connection and key relationship, because once that we share our why with the community, with your family, with your friends, there is an opportunity to promote what is the vision and mission of being a Rotarian, and more people will connect with our vision and mission, and then we can increase our membership. So I will share with all of you some strategies that I consider important to consider. What we start with, share your why. Every day when you have opportunity to talk with somebody about why to be a Rotarian, be inspired and share your personal reason of why you are a Rotarian. Impact histories. So that is very important to highlight the community projects. So that's the reason as public image, I always ask all the district to share your stories, share with a good picture, with some on your own or club social media, information about your incoming projects, your fundraisers, or something that you want to share to inspire your community to learn more about your club. So this type of showcase transformation, share before and after narratives. Focus on telling stories that illustrate the tangible changes your club efforts have brought to the community. Highlight specific examples of how your projects have transformed lives or communities. That is very, very, very important, because now social media is free marketing. It's key that you take a good picture of people of action. You have access on the district website, the toolkit for how to use our logo, how to use the people of action strategy, what type of colors or what type of pictures it's the most appropriate to be an efficient in the promoting your incoming or service projects. So next one, please. So motivating and inspiring. We updating of leading stories, share stories that not only inform but inspire. Use your club sources and challenge to motivate members and show that their contributions are making difference. Again, this is key to connect with your community. Use is that type of minimum project that you know that make a change in the community. Let's promote, and promote. Connect with your current and new members. So now this is very important for today as part of membership, because it's as membership, your focus is how to gain new members and maintain your current members, because it's very important. So once you are there in the community, being a storyteller, share your why and your club projects. Now it's time to be creative, to engage with new members. One of these is keep your club vibrant, be creative in how you engage with both current and new members. Use storytelling to build a stronger connection and make everyone feel like an integral part of the club. That it's very important, because being a Rotarian is like your second family. Your Rotarian club members are your family, so you need to make feel them happy, welcome, and integrate in all of your club's activities. Learning about your members. Continually seek to learn more about your members, their interests, strengths, and motivation. The knowledge will help you tailor your stories to better connect with and inspire them. So part of working on increase your membership, it's a continuous work, because once you have a club member, you need to keep their attention, keep connected with your club, and then engage with your club activities. Next one, please. So let's think now, put in action some ideas to connect with your members. So as mentioned before, we have your new members and your current members. It's very important. It's if your club is growing, please don't forget your members, your founding members, your members that been there for years and years committing with your club, because they are the soul of your club. But the challenge is when you start growing, you need to start knowing more about both new members. For example, getting key information from new members. When new member join to your club, my best recommendation is use your membership application process to gather important information from them. What is that? Their profession, asking for a professional picture, their personal and professional goals, hobbies, and areas of interest in Rotary. This information helps tailor their experience and engagement with the club. So I will share with all of you my personal experience about how information is very important and how it's important as well to use in an appropriate way. For example, when you have after being a great storyteller in your community, doing a great community service, your club is on the media, and then people start looking around for your club, that you will start receiving calls to say, hey, Andy, where is your next meeting? Oh, amazing, you're welcome to join this coming Friday. So now you engage with a prospect, then these prospect members start visiting your club. You need to learn more about them, have the chance to introduce as a special guest, because it's a visitor. They need to feel welcome in your club first. Second, when they say, okay, I'm ready for the application, and they go through the process, how cool is for the new member see in social media his or her professional picture with a welcome to Brownsville Sunrise Club. And then the idea or the purpose is connect at district level, because you share with the district, and then that new member in Brownsville has the opportunity to start networking opportunity with the rest of the district members. So everything starts with an application asking for their information as a start, like a file, a professional profile with professional picture, knowing more about the professional background, and something that is key is know more about his or her hobbies. Why? Because when you start engage with this new club member in a project, community projects or service project, it's key that you identify his or her passions. Why is the most important, how they can be more active in your club. So that is why it's very important. So we are covered about the social media engagement. With that information, we can create a strategy to promote the new member using our social media, like as a Facebook, LinkedIn, and showcasing members. The other thing that I suggest, it's about focus group, small group discussions that you can start implementing that feedback from this new member. So next one, please. So we already covered your new members. Now let's cover how to keep and maintain your members. So current members, I strongly suggest an annual review. You know, it's back to school. You have a school year, and you need to have the opportunity to meet the new teacher of your child. It's exactly the same here. Have the opportunity that every year after July 1st, the incoming president or the new president have these one-on-one meetings or short meetings with your current members. And the idea is reaffirm their why. Because remember, every day the humans will change. Something that maybe 10 years ago used to be my why, maybe it's not the same why as of today. So that's something important. Reconnect and keep connect with your current members, reaffirm their why, update their contact information, because that's very important. Communication is key for the successful of all or any club. You need to keep updated about your email, your phone number, your address, because sometimes people change your address, they move to another city, but they are very connected with your club and say, you know, once I'm a Rotarian, I can be a mess to keep my current membership in this club and move to California. But I love my club and I want to be keep being part of this club. Professional picture, again, is very important because image is something that connect through the social media. Hobbies and interests and areas of interest in Rotary. It's very important that every year you have the opportunity to learn more about the interests of your club members, because you can identify where they can enjoy being a Rotarian. So it's a great for me talking as a Rotarian. Every 2 years, I try to change my responsibilities in my own club, because I want to learn about membership. I want to learn about youth service. I want to learn about polio. So in the other way, the current members can be mentors in your own club. And it's something that connect and keep your club very vibrant and exciting. Everybody feels so welcome and happy. Survey and regular feedback, member experience and survey. I really recommend have a survey, have a member experience survey, because your club it's like any other business. It's customer service. You need to know it's working and what is not working, what is something positive in your club. And sometimes you don't see, because it's very normal that you have like an agenda, a regular meeting, but it's always good to ask the feedback of the members, because all your members feel welcome, and then they start feeling so happy, connected, and motivated, and they start inviting new people to your club. So I think that next one for today, and related for public image, I think that I already covered all the information that I consider important as a public image, collaborating with membership. It's something, we have a lot of things that we can share, but for tonight, it's something that I prepared for all of you.
Thank you. Appreciate that information. And we are fortunate that our governor has joined us. Welcome, Governor.
Thank
Traveling
you.
the road, and we're enjoying watching your club visits, but she has a fun and exciting activity to personally invite us to.
All right. Thank you so much, Pastor Governor Debbie, and phenomenal job from the entire team. Thank you, Pastor Governor Andy Hagan, for putting it together every month and with new topics and new ideas. And you are touching what I have seen during my club visits. You know, it's all about how do we retain our members? How do we attract our members? And I'm so glad that tonight's was all about the membership Olympics and how can they win the medals. And, you know, come the conference in April, and we'll be able to share all the excitement just like the Olympics Day. So I'm looking forward and hoping every club in the district gets a medal, bronze, silver, gold. Gold is better, but again, any medal and every medal is great. So please work on it and make sure. And some of the things are just basic that you're doing it anyway. You just need to make sure you acknowledge it and pull out that form or let us know so we can put you towards that membership race that we are all going towards. So thank you again, everybody. And this is one exciting program. And again, it all puts together the three main stools leg of the Rotary, that is membership, foundation, and public image. So this event, it's going to be a very fun, friendly event. And thanks to our Laredo team and our AG Rogelio and our district facilitator, Kathy Preddy, for putting it all together, and NDC for the tech support, and the entire district leadership team that's going to be help facilitate the session. It's a very great session, and it brings all the district members together from Valley to Victoria to Corpus to Laredo, all to work together, and every club in between. All 51 clubs that we have in our district, and our Rotaractors. This is a great opportunity for Rotaractors to come and join, and it's going to be a free, registration free, no charges to Rotaractors if they're coming in to join this event. And for the members, it's going to be $25. August 31st is the early bird special, and from September 1st, it's going to be just up $5. But again, register as soon as you can, because this is a great opportunity for everyone. We're also doing a Friday night fellowship or a social. So if you need an overnight stay, we're going to be sharing that information about that beautiful hotel that our AG from Laredo, Rogelio, is putting the package together for us. So we will share more details if you want to stay in the beautiful city of Laredo in a beautiful hotel for a Friday night social. And Saturday event will be from 10 to 2. Again, if you're not able to stay overnight, we give enough time for you to leave in the morning and attend the event. So the event itself is from 10 to 2. 9 o'clock is a registration and a continental breakfast, and then lunch. And the exciting thing about this event, that it's a World Peace Day. So September 21st is a World Peace Day, and we are going to be planting a peace pole during the lunch break in front of the high school. It's a high school, it's a 9th grade. So we're going to be planting a peace pole with all the school leadership and a district leadership and all the members together in front of the school. So it's going to be a great opportunity, and we're working on getting a drone shot. So everybody's doing a peace sign. So make it memorable for everybody to join. So please make an every effort. from you, your club members, to please join us on this once in a lifetime, because it's on the World Peace Day. So together, let's catch some dreams and make this a magical year. Back to you, Debbie.
That's fantastic, Dr. Zeta Serrani, and thank you for those words. We invite everyone to join us on the 21st of September in Laredo. It's going to be wonderful. And I think you have some extra T-shirts available, right? The ones that you were distributing at the district assembly. So there'll be some opportunities to buy the T-shirts as well and celebrate that Peace Day. And it's going to be really, really enjoyable. I want to thank everybody tonight for.
Andy, can I just share that, all the facilitators will be wearing the great T-shirt that we did on the district assembly. And if anybody needs a T-shirt, please let our public image person, Adriana, know so we can place the order and you have it available on September 21st to pick it up. So yes, just wanted to bring that attention to everybody.
And how much are those shirts, Dr. Z?
It's going to be $20.
Mhm.
$20 a T-shirt. It's a nice, great, colorful T-shirt representing our district, Dreamcatcher logo, the Magic of Rotary logo, the polio logo. So everything is great about this T-shirt and very comfortable to wear. It's going to be $20. Yes. Thank
Great.
you.
Adriana, do you want them to email you with their T-shirt orders, or how would you like to handle that? You're muted.
I see Niana put her request in the chat.
Okay, sorry, I
That's what
wasn't good. So I will share on the chat my email, and that would be great if you can send me an email to place the order with enough time.
And this is the same T-shirt. We have a question. This is the same one from Kingsville, correct?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and if you want a second one, that's okay too.
Fantastic. Excellent. Any other questions? We're going to go to a question and answer session now. We want to be respectful of your time, and we will be out by 7 p.m. And for those that might have additional questions, my district membership team will stay after and answer any specific questions you might have. But we're going to open up the forum now, unmute our attendees. Thank you for attending this evening, and tell us a little bit about what you think about these different initiatives, whether it be the Club Membership Olympic Challenge and or the Membership Olympic Champions Recognition Award. But we're going to open up the mic and feel free to ask some questions. Raise your hand and we'll call on you. You could use that reaction button there at the lower bottom of your lower midpoint of your monitor. Any questions at all? And while you're thinking of your questions, I know that Darlene and I, both are on this district membership team, we're monitoring not only the goals that you're setting for yourselves in membership and foundation, public imaging, we're also looking at the membership chairs. There's a number of clubs that have not designated and specified their membership chair as yet. And what we're wanting to do as a district membership team is align ourselves with all the club membership chairs so that we can really give your club presidents a little breathing room, and we can work behind the scenes and work together collectively, expand our reach by dealing and providing information specifically to it might be your membership chair that you might be entitled or charged as a membership development chair. It might be your vice president of the club or president-elect, but just share with us in an email, and I'll put my email here, who that person is, their contact email address, as well as a day phone. We'll reach out to them. We'll start in making sure that the club secretary updates the officers there in my Rotary account so that we can then continue with this communication. Again, this is a monthly meeting. It's the third Monday offering every month. And next month, we're going to be talking about attracting new members, engaging those members, and what are some of the processes that clubs might consider. We'll share best practices amongst clubs that have a process for onboarding new members and maintaining and developing current members. And I see there's
Andy, we got Victor,
Yeah,
and
Victor.
Laura had her hand up, but she may have
sure.
had to leave.
Go with let's see, I see Victor's hand is up. Victor, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Great meeting. I did just have a quick question. I know I did ask Trey Peacock. He's our membership chair for Rotary Club of Harlingen. I guess my only question is the timeline. I know at the beginning of the meeting, you mentioned Kingsville assembly does count towards the Olympics, or does it not? Because I know we're going with fiscal year 24, 25, but I wanted to know if there was like a timeline from start to end, what we need so that we could input that information. I wanted to relay the message to Trey, because I think Kingsville was one of them. He was asking our members who attended what and whatnot. Can you help with that question?
Great question, Victor. Thank you. So yes, as of June 1st of this year, even though it preceded the actual Rotary fiscal year, we opened it up and said, if you attend the district assembly, obviously that's that prep in enabling members to come from all over our district. Both, remember, I say members because we're inviting Rotaractors as well as our Rotarians to come and join us for the launch, getting prepared for this year. And so it does count. Also, what we did is extended for those individual, let's say current members that extended that hand of friendship and welcomed a new member into Rotary during the month of June. That also had started the count, if you will, for recognizing individual members as a bronze, silver, or gold level recipients. And I will be making the rounds as I monitor. There's a special report in the Rotary International in rotaryinternational.org that provides me some information, but we're only as good as what information's input, as Debbie said, input into the system. So for example, if I see new members, there could be even transitioning of existing members from one club to another. But if they don't have a sponsor, then we fall short enabling ourselves to recognize sponsors for that wonderful opportunity of extending the hand of friendship and sharing Rotary with others. So please be sure to communicate with your club secretaries and make sure that the information is current. And then we'll be monitoring, and I'll be reaching out to the membership chairs and or the club president to schedule a brief time where we can make some acknowledgments and some presentations as well. Thank you, Victor, for that question. Laura, go ahead.
I was just wondering about how long do you think it takes to get a meeting with with Mary for the visioning seminar? Like, how far in advance should we start contacting her?
Yes, I would contact her now, because many clubs are starting to queue up. And so what we're trying to do is make, there's only so many Saturdays, right, that are available. And in this instance, it doesn't always happen this way, but the North Harlingen asked, could you do this on a Tuesday? And we'll do it in lieu of our club meeting. And of course, remember, it's about a 4 to 5 hour engagement or session, but we're making that accommodation. But we all work, So we're trying to make it work. The idea is to definitely extend ourselves as a team in order to enable you to receive that facilitation, because it's so important. It's a multi-year plan, and it gives your members an opportunity, all your members, to have a voice. And you say, well, how many members have to show? It depends on the size of the club, but we recommend that at minimum, it's, because it's new members, tenured members, but we would like to see the current club president, the president-elect, and nominee to be part of that, because as we roll out a 3-year multi-year plan, as we facilitate that, each one will be taking on a lead when it's their year to serve, when they have that opportunity to serve. But after that, we say up to 20 members. It could be more, depends on the size of the club itself. Did that answer your question? But
yes, it did.
Sooner the better, right? Sooner the better.
Thank you.
Andy, before Kent, there was a question in chat
Yes,
that goes back
Kent.
a ways.
Sure.
But this question was from Andy Crocker and some others. So I put in the link, and if you go to the Membership Olympics, on the left-hand side under Game 5, there are 4 choices of surveys right now of varying degrees of length, and see if one of those will fit you in that way. So because Adriana had mentioned, like, a survey is so important. And so there's 4 different choices of surveys that you can select from there and see if one of those might fit your needs. If not, you can reach out to us and we'll see what else we can find for you. But I wanted to make sure we got that question answered. And you can just click on, you don't have to do all 4. You can, but you don't have to, but that gives you some choices to select from. And Kent is next with
Yes,
his
Kent.
hand raised.
I just wanted to add to my request from Lucy. If Andy Zaparia could give us a post on how club leaders might be able to review this vital presentation you all have done tonight. to be able to understand better about how this works and what's going on there. The description within our website of the Olympics of 7 games and challenges are great, but tonight's presentation gives a lot more of how-tos. Will we have that up on the website to be able to go back and review and help others that haven't seen it yet?
The answer is yes. We'll have this. It's going to be shared as a YouTube. It'll be a link on our website. In addition to that, I've had a number of clubs, because obviously August being the membership extension month, the theme of, they reached out to me and said, would you be able to provide more information on this in a face-to-face setting at their meeting? So I'm more than happy to make that happen as well. And not only me, but we have membership representation throughout the district. So it could be Laura, it could be anyone, Darlene out of Los Fresnos. We have 2 individual, Corey and Laura in Laredo. We're more than happy to, and even a Zoom, we could do another, Zoom as needed for the clubs that are interested and want to get. And the beauty of this is it's for all clubs. It doesn't matter what your size is, how you're structured. It is available, and it is very, very achievable. And as Debbie said, perhaps this year you do bronze, and what does that take? Well, identifying your club membership chair, identifying your goals, going into Rotary.org and in My Rotary and going and visiting the Learning Center. Much of what we're talking about here as far as the membership assessments, and it's so important to listen, as well as, we're real good about conveying what the expectations of the club are to our members, our new members, and what have you. But we also need to take the time to listen to the wants and desires and needs of our members. So we talk about how important this club assessment, or whether it's going to be the membership satisfaction survey, or perhaps even just to be able to survey the abundance and treasure of skill sets that you have in your club amongst your members, to just understand better how you can position and posture yourself, whether it's a fundraiser or a community service project. So great question, Kent, and we are available.
Let me ask one more time. What's the link?
The link will be in the district website under membership. And under membership, we'll set up the links. And each month we're going to record, so you can go to the new club, new member and sponsor orientation meeting and hit that link, or you can drive down into this particular meeting, and we'll have other topics of relevance.
Right. That's good. That's good. Knowing where that link was, I missed it. I'm sorry. Thank you.
No worries. No worries. Anyone else with a question at this time? And we'll be updating, Darlene and I will be updating the score sheets. I know that several clubs have reached out and said, hey, I can see we're scoring, but there's other things that we've accomplished that aren't on that sheet yet. We'll get to that as well. We wanted to make sure we launched this first. We were waiting on the true figures from Rotary International and the actual membership as it started on July 1 of this fiscal year, so we could start to track membership. But there's so many things that we can get into, and what we want to really do is keep that membership matters, and keep membership in the forefront going forward, so that everyone feels like, hey, I've got the tools necessary. I know where to look. If not, you can make contact with us and we can direct you. We can help you. In many instances, again, we're fortunate. Darlene has served at the district level as a district secretary. If your club president and or club secretary is having difficulty accessing through My Rotary and getting into be able to update goals or update club officers, that's something we can extend ourselves to help on a one-on-one or what have you there as well. So these are some of the
Andy, with that being said, everyone that's on here, make sure that your email is entered correctly because when we send you information, some of you are not getting it because your email is not updated. And please talk to your members as well and have them or show them, or we can actually help them update their information.
Thank you, Darlene. And next month, September, the monthly meeting is scheduled for Monday, September 16th, and we'll talk about attracting new members. We'll talk about some of the onboarding best practices for onboarding new members, and how do you keep a member engaged? How do you keep them engaged? And so we're looking forward to seeing all of you again. We'll be on standby here after the close of this meeting at 6:59. We again want to extend a thank you to each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy days to join us, and again, promote and grow Rotary, and together we will make this happen. Thank you so much.
Good night, everyone.
Before to leave, can we take Andy Samaripa a group picture?
Yes, if you all would turn on your cameras, and Andy Z will give us the countdown. Put on a big smile, and we'll capture this
Yes.
moment.
Leo,
right.
smile.
I'm gonna have to take a couple of pictures because we have
Good.
2 pages of participants. So let me take the first one. Everybody look right at your camera and smile.
On 3, say Rotary.
Rory.
Great. All right, now let's take the second one for the second group. And all right, everybody look right at your camera and smile. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Great work. Thank you, Andy Z. Thank you, Debbie, for assisting on the facilitation. Adriana, for bringing in that so important, the public imaging side of the equation. And I always like to say that this Rotary wheel was created to be in motion, and that's what we're doing with the promotion of all of our different lanes and chairs working together in concert at the club and at the district level. Thank you all for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.